Hi guys, Bonnie from Bench Africa. What I'm here for this afternoon is just to come to you guys, bring a little bit of Africa into your living rooms. I know it's been a long week at home for most of us. It is tricky. We know we can't travel anywhere at the moment, so just doing our best to bring a little bit of Africa to you. So what does that mean? What I'm actually going to be doing is showing you how to make a cocktail from one of our favorite areas in Africa. What I'm talking about is Kenya. Fun fact is I've actually never made one of these dawas before. I thought it would be a great time to try with all of you guys watching me. I do want you guys at the end of this to try this at home as well. Okie dokie guys, so shall we get started on trying to make a dawa? So as far as recipes for a dawa go, I'm going to post this recipe here in the comments of this video. There you go, so you can see it. But really, it's actually quite a simple recipe. You guys are most probably going to have quite a bit of this stuff already in your cupboards at home. It is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 shots of vodka, ice, 1 whole lime, dawa sticks, which are in this pack, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about that whilst I make the drink, and honey. So it's actually really quite a simple recipe there. And it's also quite a loose one, so, you know, play with it. It's quite simple, a few key elements, and see how it goes. So got my cup. You really want to be using a tumbler glass, I've been told, so I've got the closest equivalent I had to that at home. And I'm going to get started on the lime. So just while I cut my lime up here, guys, I've got a bird in the backyard going nuts. No, while I cut the lime up, I just want to give you a little bit of context as to what dawa means. And what that means is, in Swahili, it means medicine. So it is the word for medicine. Kind of makes sense given the ingredients in this drink, I think anyway. And I think at the moment, now is the perfect time for medicine. So it did say 1 lime in there. I've done just under, because I think that's enough, but who knows? As I said, I'm just winging it. Got my lime in. I'm going to grab my ice. Oh, I think I've done too much ice, maybe too much lime. Not sure. We'll see. And then I add in my sugar. So I already measured 1 tablespoon of brown sugar there. The sugar can be swapped out. The limes can also be swapped out for lemons if you don't have, but you've got one or the other. I'm going to pour that over the ice and the lime. And then I'm going to grab the star of the show, which is the vodka. Now on my little recipe here, it says 2 shots of vodka. I actually didn't bring a shot glass out because, you know, I'm not a bartender, so I don't think of those kind of things. So I'm just going to free pour my vodka. So we'll hope for the best. I think that's 1 shot. What do we think now? Maybe 1 shot and 2 shots. I think that that's about right. As I said, this recipe, quite loose. In Africa, nothing's all too serious. Nobody's going to judge you by how much alcohol you pour and a fly. I really am feeling like I am in Amboseli National Park. No one's going to judge you by how much alcohol you pour or the vodka that you use. So now getting into this dawa stick side of things in this drink. So this dawa stick here is what I grabbed out of that pouch. You're probably not going to have a dawa stick handy with you at home, I imagine. I can imagine you probably don't just keep these in your cupboard for a rainy day. But basically we're just using it to collect all of that honey there to make sure you get a nice amount on there. If you don't have a dawa stick at home, you could grab a spoon, you could grab a knife. If you do have a muddle, that would probably work best. And I am going to use the muddle, well, the dawa stick, to pour the honey into the drink and now use it for its purpose, which is to muddle everything together. Now, we all know what my occupation is, but I can kind of guess that the more you squeeze this lime and muddle it, the more flavor that's going to come through onto your dawa. I'm going to give this a little stir as well. Let that all come out. You can see the ice is already melting. So the vodka essentially melts the ice here, and that's how you're kind of going to get a bit more liquid. So basically, guys, I've muddled, and there we've got it. That is your dawa. I've been told by my friends in Africa that, you know, I mean, you saw what went into it. It was just alcohol. So to get the best flavor, to make the dawa taste the best, you do leave it to sit for 10 minutes and then you enjoy it, so everything's come out. I actually cheated and I prepared one earlier for you guys. So I've had this sit there for 10 minutes. I did say to you guys I'd never made one before. That was my second dawa that I ever made. This was the first. So I actually made this so I could show you guys the end. As you can see at the end, you've got that really nice brown color coming in from the honey and from the sugar. And you can see also my dawa stick from earlier, because it's been sitting there for 10 minutes now. All the honey has come off that. So similar to your one at home, you're gonna know it's pretty much good to go when you've got no more honey on that stick. And now I'm going to try my first dawa. So I'm glad you're all watching me do this. I should be doing this in Kenya, but bringing Kenya to the living room or my backyard for this exact video. And I'm going to give it a try. It smells delicious. I can smell the honey and the lime. It actually smells like, all right, let's give it a whirl. Oh, wow. That is delicious. It's actually, strong, but delicious. It doesn't have that like strong vodka taste. It just got a really strong, the honey and the vodka. And I can see why it's called medicine. I'm already feeling that I'm feeling like, tingly.